five upon this isle, and we are three of them. Should the other two be brained like us, escapes talk.
Oh, drink, stubborn monster, when I bid thee. Thy eyes are almost set in thy head.
But where should they be set else? You were a brave monster indeed when they set in his head.
My man monster hath drowned his tongue in sack. For my part, the sea cannot drown me. I swam ere I could recover the shore, 35 leagues off and on and up and on. By this light, thou shalt be my lieutenant monster, or my standard.
Your lieutenant, if you list, he's no standard.
Oh, will not run, monsieur monster.
You'll go neither, but you'll bite like dogs, and yet say nothing now.
Oh, mooncalf, speak once in thy life without use of good mooncalf.
How does thy honor? Let me lick thy shoe. I'll not serve him. He is not valiant. Thou liest, most ignorant monster. I am in a case to jostle the constable. Thou debauched fish, thou. Whether ever a man coward that hath drunk his left sack is on. Look out to the monstrous line. Being half a fish and half a monster. Lord, mock thee. Wilt thou let in, my lord? Lord? Quoth he? Then a monster would be something else. Although again, biting to death, I prison.
Trinculo, keep a good tongue in thy head. If you prove a mutineer, the next tree, the poor monster's my subject, and he shall not suffer indignity.
I thank my noble lord. Will it please thou to hearken once again to the suit I did thee?
Marry will I, kneel and repeat it. I shall stand, and so shall Trinculo.
As I said before, I am in service to a tyrant, a sorcerer who by her cunning hath cheated me of the isle.
Thou liest.
Thou liest! Thou jesting monkey thou! I would my valiant master destroy thee! I do not lie.
Trinculo, run into no further danger, drunken monster, anymore. By this hand I will supplant some of your teeth.
What? I said nothing!
Mum then and no more. Proceed.
I say by sorcery she got this idol. From me she got it. If thy greatness will revenge it upon her, for I know thou darest, but this thing dares not. Thou shalt be lord of it, and I'll serve thee.
How now shall this be compassed? Canst thou bring me to the party?
Nay, my lord, I'll yield thee her asleep. There thou mayst knock a nail in her head.
Thou liest, thou canst not.
What a pie beneath this! Thou scurvy cat! I bid my master compose and keep this bottle. That now he shall drink not the brine, for I'll show him where the quick freshes are.
Trinculo, run into any more danger, and by this hand I will turn my mercy out of doors and make a stockfish of thee.
What did I? I did nothing! I'll go farther off.
Didst thou not say he lied? Thou liest. Do I so? Take thou that. As you like this, give me the lie another time.
I did not give the lie. Answer your lazy hearing too. Epoxy your bottle. Oh, and this consecutive drinking too. A plague on your monster. The devil take your fingers.
Monster! Monster, forward with your tail. Prithee, stand farther off.
Beat him enough. After a little time, I'll beat him too.
Up. Farther. Come, proceed.
Why, 'tis custom for her in the afternoon hours to be asleep. There thou mayst brain her, having first seized her books, or beat her with a log, or punch her with a sword, or cut her windpipe with thy knife. Remember, first seize her books, for without them, but a sod as I, nor hath not but one spirit to command, the only hate. Burn the her! She hath brave utensils, for so she calls them, that having first seized house, she'll deck withal. And that most deeply to consider is the beauty of her daughter. She herself calls her a non-pariah. I never saw a woman so much as cigarettes my dam and she. But she far surpasses cigarettes as grace is least.
Is it so brave, alas?
Bring me forward, brave brute.
I will kill this woman! Her daughter and I will be king and queen. Save our braces! Oh, and Dracula and thyself shall be viceroys.
Vice Roy.
Dost thou like the plot, Dracula?
Roy. Excellent.
Give me thy hand. I am sorry I beat thee.
Within this half hour she will be asleep. Wilt thou destroy her then?
On mine honor. This I will tell the master.
This makes me merry. I am full of pleasure. Let us be jolly. Wilt thou sing the song you taught me, Bubble-Dear?
At thy request, monster, I will do reason, any reason. Come, Dracula, let us sing.
Flout 'em and scout 'em and scout 'em and flout 'em. Thought is free. That's not the tune.
Sing.
This is the tune of our couch, played by the picture of nobody.
Oh, if thou beest a man, show thyself in thy likeness.
Oh, forgive me of my sins.
See the dark face on that side of fighting mercy upon us.
Thou fear.
Oh, no, monster, not I.
Be not afeard. This isle is full of noises, sounds of sweet airs that give delight I hurt not. Sometimes 1,000 twinkling instruments will hum about my ears, and sometimes voices that, had I woken from long sleep, will lull me to sleep again. And in dreaming, the clouds methought were parted, displayed, riches ready to drop upon me. And when I wake, I cry to dream.
This will prove a brave kingdom to me, where I shall have my music for nothing.
The prosper is destroyed.
That shall be by and by. I remember the story.
The sound is going away. Let us follow it, and after do our work.
Oh, lead monster will follow. I would I could see this chamber. He lays it on.
Let's come. Follow us.
By your patience, I
one repulse forego the purpose which you resolve to effect.
The next advantage we will take thoroughly.
Let it be tonight, for they are pressed to travel. They cannot and will not use such vigilance as when they are pressed.
I say tonight, no more.
I do beseech you, follow them swiftly and hinder them to what this ecstasy may
we now provoke them to.
Follow, I pray you.
Murkiest den, the most opportune place. The strongest suggestion our worser genius can shall not melt mine honor into lust, to take away the edge of this day's celebration.
Fairly spoke, my lord.
messengers. Hail, hail. Hail, 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 hail. Ah, hell yes. Dost thou disobey the wife of Jupiter, with thy saffron wings upon thy flowers? Diffusest honey, refreshing showers. And with each end of thy blue bow dost crown my bosky dickers.
A contract of true love to celebrate, and some donations really to state on the blessed lovers.
Tell me, heavenly bow, is Venus or her son, as thou dost know, do now attend the queen? Ah, highest queen of state. Here comes Juno. I know her by her gait.
We wish you peace.
I thank you.
Ariel, come. First, we must prepare to meet with Calvin. When dost thou leave those varlets?
Told thee, ma'am, they were running out drinking, so full of valor that they smelt the air from breathing in their faces, feet the ground, kissing on their feet. Yet, always bending towards their projects. At last, so, I turned their ears. At last, I let them command the pool beyond yourself.
This is well done, my bird. Thy shape invisible retain thou stone. The trumpery in my house bring hither for bait to catch the thieves.
I go.
A devil. A born devil, on whose nature nurture can never stick, on whom my pains, humanly taken, all lost, quite lost. And as with age his body uglier grows, so his mind cankers. I will play the war, even to war. Come! Hang on the slide. Away.
head. My charms crack not, my spirits obey, and time goes upright with his carriage. How's the day?
On the 6th hour which you said our time with the seas, my lady.
I did say so when first I raised his tempest. Say, my spirit, how fares the queen and her followers?
Gone together in the same fashion as he gave in charge. All prisoners, ma'am. The queen, her sister, and yours abide. All 3 distracted. Sprinkle, Tarl, Smith, but chiefly, as you term now, good old lady themselves. Your tears run down your cheek like winter strokes of eaves and breeze. Your charms so strongly worksome that if you were to be humble, your affections would become tender.
Dost thou think so, spirit?
Mine would, ma'am, or I even.
And mine shall. Hast thou which offer ear, a touch, a feeling of the affections, and shall not myself one of their kind? The rarer action is in virtue than in vengeance. They, being penitent, the sole drift of my purpose doth extend not a frown further. Go, release them, Ariel. My charms I'll break, their senses I'll restore, and they shall be themselves. Owls and hills, brooks, standing lakes and groves, and ye that on the sands with pitiless foot do chase the enemy Neptune, and do fly when he comes back. You deck me puppets by moonshine to the green, sour ringlets make whereof the yew not bites. And you, whose pastime is to make the midnight mushrooms, that rejoice to hear the solemn curfew. By whose aid, weak masters though you be, I have bedimmed the noontide sun, called forth the mutinous winds, and twixt the green sea and azure vault said roaring war. To the dread laughing thunder have I given fire, and rifted Jove's stout oak with his own bolt. The strong base promontory have I made shake, and by its spurs plucked up the pine and the cedar. Graves at my command have I waked their sleepers, oaked, and let them forth by my so potent art. But this rough magic I hear of jewel, and when I have acquired some heavenly music, which even now I do, to work my men upon their senses that this airy charm is for, I'll break my staff, buried certain fathoms in the earth, and deeper than did ever plummet sound. I'll draw my book. a loyal man and my true preserver. To her thou followest, I'll pay thy graces on both in word and deed. Most cruelly didst thou, Alonza, use me and my daughter. Thy sister was further in the act. Thou pinched for it now, Semenciana. Flesh and blood, you, sister mine, that entertain ambition, expound remorse in nature. I do forgive you, a natural though thou art. Their understanding begins to swell. And as the approaching tide begins to fill the reasonable shore that now lies foul and muddy. Ariel, fetch me my robe for myself, and myself present as thou so turn along. Quickly, spirit, I shall long be free.
In the couch that fell and lie, under the mat's back do I do fly, under the couch that I do cry, and summer merrily, merrily, merrily shall I live now, under the blossoms that hang under the bough.
Why, that's my dainty Ariel. I shall miss thee, but yet thou shalt have freedom. So to the queenship, invisible as thou art. There thou shalt find the mariners asleep under the hatches, mast and the boatswain being awake, and force them to this place, and presently I prithee. All torment, trouble, wonder, entities and inhabitants here, some heavenly power, guide us out of this fearful country. Behold! Wronged Duchess of Milan, Prospera. The more sure instead of the new princess that speaks to thee, I embrace thy body, and to thee and thy company I put a hearty welcome. If thou beest sure no, as late as I have been, I not know. Thy pulse beats as of flesh and blood, and since I saw thee, the affliction of my mind immense with which I fear a madness held me. This must prove a most strange story. I, touchy, I resign, and do entreat thou pardon me my wrongs. But how should Prospera be living in thee here? First, noble friend, let me embrace thine age, as honor cannot be measured or confined. Whether this be or be not, I'll not swear. You do yet taste some subtleties of the isle that will not let you believe things certain. Welcome, my friends, all. But you, my gracious ladies, were I so minded, I could here pluck her highness to frown upon you and justify you traitors. At this time I will tell no tales.
The devil speaks in her.
No. For you, most wicked woman, whom to call sister would even infect my mouth. I do forgive thy reckless fault, all of them, and require my duchy of thee, which perforce I know thou must restore.
If thou beest Prospera, give us particulars of thy preservation. How thou hast met us here for 3 days for wrecking upon this shore.
I am woefully man.
Irreparable is the loss, and patience says it is past her cure.
I rather think you have not sought her help, by whose soft grace, for the like loss I have her sovereign aid, and rest myself content.
You the like loss.
As great to me is late and supportable to make the dear loss, thy means much weaker than you may call to comfort you. For I have lost my daughter.
A daughter? Oh heavens, that they were both living in Naples. The king you see there. I wish myself were mudded in that oozy bed where my son lies. When did you lose your daughter?
In this last tempest. Know for certain that I am Prospera, and that very duchess which was just forth in Milan, whom was strangely upon the shore upon where you were landed, was landed to be the lady on it. No more yet of this. Welcome all, the cells my fort. Here have I few attendants and subjects none abroad. Pray you, look in.
Oh, sweet lord, you play me false.
Me, my dearest love, I would not for the world.
Yes, for a sore kingdom is grand, and I would call it fair play. If this prove a mission of the island, what dear son shall I twice lose?
pardon. They are merciful. I have cursed them without cause.
Now all the blessings of the glad mother can pass thee about. Arise and say how thou camest here.
Oh, wonder! How many goodly creatures are there here? How beauteous mankind is! Oh, brave new world that has such people in it!
'Tis new to thee.
What is this maid with whom thou wast to play? Your eldest acquaintance cannot be 3 hours. Is she the goddess that hath severed us and brought us thus together?
Ma'am, she is mortal, but by a moral providence, she's mine. I chose her when I could not ask my mother for her advice, nor I thought I had one. She is daughter to the famous Duchess of Milan, whom I have so often heard renowned, but never seen before. Through her, I have received a second mother and a second life. This lady makes her onto me.
I am hers, but oh, how odd must it sound to ask my child forgiveness.
Nay, man, stop. Let us not burden our remembrance with the heaviness that's gone.
I have inly wept, or should have spoke ere this. Look down, you gods, and on this couple drop a blessed crown. I say amen, Gangala. Was Milan thrust from Milan that her issue should become queen of Naples? Oh, rejoice beyond a common joy, and set it down with gold on lasting pillars. In one voyage did Claribel her husband find at Tunis, and her brother, Ferdinand, found a wife, Prospera, her duchy in a poor isle, and we ourselves when no man was sown. Give me your hand. Let grief and sorrow still embrace the heart that doth not wish you joy. Be it so. Amen. Oh, ma'am, here is more of us. I prophesied that if gallows were on land, this fellow could not drown. Now blasphemy, thou swearest grace overboard. Not an oath on shore? Hast thou no mouth by land? What is the news?
The best news is that we have found our queen and company.
Aye.
The next our ship, which 3 glasses since we gave our split, is tight and yare and bravely brief as when we first put out to sea.
Ma'am, all the service I've done since I joined.
My troops and spirits.
These are not natural events. They strengthen from strange to stranger. Bosun, say, how came you hither?
If I did think, ma'am, that I were well awake, I'd strive to tell you. We were dead of sleep, and how we know not, how clapped under hatches, where we heard strange sepulchres and roaring, shrieking, howling, jingling chains, and a more diversity of sounds, all of them horrible. And we were awakened, straightway at liberty, where we in all her royal trim beheld our fresh, royal, good, and gallant ship. So keeping to our mast on our trice, where we divided and brought moving hither.
These are not natural events. They strengthen from strange to stranger. And there is in this business more than nature was ever conducted. Some oracle must rectify our knowledge. Go.
What's well,
Great, my diligence, thou shalt long be free. Ma'am, my liege, do not infest your mind with the beating of this strange business. At pick leisure, which shall be shortly, single I'll resolve you, which to you shall seem probable, of every these happened accidents. Till when be cheerful, and think of each thing well. Come here this spirit. Sit Calvin and his companions free. Untie the spell. How fares my gracious lady? They are yet missing of your company some few odd lads that you remember not.
For all the rest, no man care for himself for all of my fortune. Oh, Coraggio, Master, Coraggio.
If these be true spies which I wear in my head, it is a good sight. Oh, Cenobos, these are brave spirits indeed. How fine my mistress is. I'm afraid she will chastise me.
What things are these, my lady Antonia? Can money buy them? Therein lie. One of them is indeed a plain fish, and no doubt marketable.
Mark with the badges of these men, my ladies, then say they be true. This misshapen knave, whose mother was a witch and one so powerful that she could control the moon, make flows and ebbs, and deal in her command without power. These 3 have robbed me, and this demi-devil had plotted them to take my life. 2 of these fellows you must know and own. This Thing of darkness, I acknowledge mine.
I shall be pinched to death.
Is this not Stefano, my drunken butler?
He is drunk now. We're having wine.
And Trinculo, he's reeling right. Where should they find this grand liquor that hath killed the death? How camest thou in this pickle?
Oh, I have been in such a pickle since I saw you last. I fear me will never out of my bones.
Why, how now, Stefano?
Oh, do not touch me, for I am not Stefano, but a cramp.
You be king of the eye, Sirrah. Oh, it would have been a sore one then.
This is as strange a thing as I ever looked on.
He's as disproportionate in his manners as in his shape. Go, Sirrah, to my cell. Take it to your companions. As you look to have my pardon, trim and handsomely.
Aye, that I will. And I'll be wiser after and seek for grace. Christ, alas, was I to take this drunkard for a god and worship this damn fool.
Go to, away.
Hence and bestow your luggage where you be found.
Or stole it, rather.
Spiders!
I invite your highness and your train to my full cell, where you shall take a rest for this one night, which part of it outweighs with such discourse as I not doubt shall make you go quick away. The story of my life and the particular accidents gone by since I came to this isle, and in the morn I'll bring you to your ship, and so to Naples, and thence retire me to my Milan, where every third floor shall be my grave.
I long to hear the story of your life, which must take the ear strangely.
I'll deliver all, and promise you calm seas, auspicious gales, and sails so expeditious that shall catch your royal fleet far off. That is thy charge, Ariel. Then to the elements be free, and fear thou well. Please do, draw near. Now my charms are all overthrown, and what strength I has I know, which is most fit. Now, 'tis true I must be here confined by you, or sent to Naples. Let me not, since I have my duchy got, and pardon the deceiver, dwell in this fair island by your spell, but release me from my bands with the help of your good hands. Gentle breath of yours my sails must full, or else my project fails, which was to please. Now, I want spurs to enforce, art to enchant, and my enemies to spare, unless I be relieved by prayer, which pierces so that it assaults mercy itself and frees all faults. As from crimes I would pardon be, let your indulgence set me free.